Carter drifted roughly 45 yards to this point. He stood on the log, grabbed this tree. The water was up to his chest. This went from a missing person search to a prayer vigil to the absolutely tragic news this morning that 2 women, including Amy Hensley, were found dead, shot, and buried underground. You're looking at a car here. I mean, this is the kind of snow, the issues you're going to be dealing with. We are talking about just a ton of snow out here. It took about 10 minutes for it to freeze, and we're just going to do a demonstration, a little experiment. You can see what happened. That was kind of fun. You'd think everybody in town would want this winter weather to go away, but you would be wrong. In the last few minutes, we've been hearing tornado warnings out here. The rain and wind is so strong, it's ripped the flag here. You can see just how tight the squeeze is on this Mishawaka Street between these 2 cars. Imagine if we were a fire truck or an ambulance. How you doing? You holding up all right?
Yes, very good. I feel wonderful.
JT, you think you can guard me?
Yes.
He's confident.
Set.
Go. Oh, 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 spin move. Oh, we're going deep, JT. Oh. All right, here we go. Nice job, JT. You gonna get me next time?
Maybe.
Maybe. Pick a corner in South Bend, and chances were you would hear that desperate battle between tire and snow.
Try going forward.
Whether semi-truck or car, city leaders decided early that roads were best left for the plows.
I am declaring a winter weather emergency condition in the city of South Bend. That means that people should not be out driving unless it's an emergency.
An order to avoid driving also applied to transpo buses.
Oh, it's a mess out here.
Which meant Jerry Funchess had to hit the streets by foot to get some food.
We can't get anywhere at all. We're trying to get home, try to get out to Walmart. Can't make it to Walmart to even get to where we got to go. And then have no transportation to get back home.
Funchess wasn't the only one who could have used a pair of snowshoes.
No matter what, snow, whatever.
The mailman was out and about, too. Meantime, a gesture of goodwill as, big surprise, folks kept getting stuck.
We walked to the gas station earlier, and on the way there and on the way back, we helped one person on the way there, and one on the way back helped get unstuck, because everybody's getting stuck.
Police say getting stuck might get you more than goodwill. It also could get you a ticket.
We're not going to be looking for people to ticket, but if you get stuck and you're impeding our snow plows or our public safety personnel, we can tow your car, impound it, and ticket you for that.
As for those like Funchess, it's not tickets he worries about. Instead, it's that 4-letter word on everybody's lips, snow.
It's miserable. It's very miserable. But you got to do what you got to do.
To make Riley's football field one of the best in the country.
My official job title is mechanic's helper. Bring around, baby.
If his job title doesn't quite seem to fit.
Oh, yeah.
That's because his real title is just one word.
I just call him Hollywood.
I don't even know his real name. I just know him by Hollywood.
Don't even try to guess his real name because Hollywood won't tell you.
You ain't gonna get my name on this.
Just take a look at his name tag or his tattooed arm and trust that his nickname from DJing back in the 1980s stuck for a reason.
Make some noise, baby.
For others, mowing Jackson Field could be a monotonous job.
To me, it's my baby.
But for Hollywood, it's almost as if each blade of grass is like a member of his family.
I'm single. I stay at home by myself. I got, my kids are all grown up, so I put all my time and effort in this.
The football team doesn't dare practice there. After all, the field is only for games.
Opposing coaches will come in and just marvel at how good the field is.
It's got to be one of the top fields, I'd say, in the nation.
Actually, it is. Thanks to Hollywood, Jackson Field has been voted one of the top 20 fields in the country 3 times.
Yeah, we call this my house.
But take a look around Hollywood's adopted home, and it's clear this place is more than just a shed to keep his things. This field, more than just a place to mow.
The reason I try and do what I do out here is for them.
And so, come Friday night at dusk, Hollywood goes from landscaper to motivator.
He's kind of a character.
Hollywood's a character, definitely.
He had his hair painted the other night for the Riley-Washington game.
Let's see.
Yes, Hollywood will color his hair.
Yeah, we got blue and gold here, which is for Riley.
Fly the flag, and always cheer on his beloved Wildcats.
He tried to get the crowd back in the game, and I like that.
That, says Hollywood, is what keeps him going. A give and take with the kids, crystallized in one Friday night memory.
Next thing I hear is that they're chanting my name, Hollywood, over and over. And it just emotionally got to me, you know? I mean, it's like, goosebumps. I get goosebumps just talking about it now.
So, with only one regular season game left for Riley, nobody knows what memories will be made.
Interception by number 20.
But when the show is high school football and the scene is Jackson Field, you better believe the perfect man to set the stage goes by the name of Hollywood.
It's beautiful.
Just before saying goodbye, a Sunday morning history lesson in Goshen.
When the war started, they came from the farms, the streets, the buildings, as teenagers, and went and saved the world.
Those teenagers have aged just a bit.
Here you go, young fella.
16 wheelchairs, 6 walkers, on board a bus filled mostly with strangers. Flanked by police and fire, 35 World War II vets leave Elkhart County in style, off to see their capital, many for the first and last time.
I've read about these places, see them on television.
What these men and women saw some 65 years ago,
I was in a battle of the Bulge and got hit and sent home.
Firmly implanted in their memories and captured in their photographs.
I put in 22 missions, and we sure dropped a lot of hardware on Berlin.
We're going to make a right down here on Constitution Avenue.
Their service rewarded in D.C.
to see the memorials
with a warm congressional welcome.
Down this side is the House of Representatives.
Get in that bus so I can.
For all those who came on the bus, there was one whose health made it impossible. Carolyn Manley flew out to D.C. with her father just so 88-year-old Emmett Manley, an Army veteran, could play taps.
In memory of friends he served with in the war.
It's an opportunity that doesn't come around too often.
In this setting, it's amazing.
On a trip that spanned so many landmarks, one song binds everything together, including those painful memories.
I was over in France and watched and had attended some funerals over there.
Memories that well up from Arlington Cemetery to the Vietnam Memorial.
How many men lost their lives. It's unbelievable.
Even those on hand to assist the World War II veterans, overcome by it all.
Yeah, I can't take too much more.
Of the 35 World War II veterans, many never knew one another during the war, and after this trip, they may never see each other again.
Wherever they land, I'll follow.
But those like Emmett Manley are forever connected by their service, this trip, and this song.
The younger generation don't realize this stuff. They've got to be taught. They got to feel it. But they won't know until they do it. They won't know it until they do it. And I hope to God they don't do it again.